This is a very vulnerable moment for me. Coming from a place of desperation, wanting people to like me. And it became very much of a struggle for me, and I actually put it out into the universe. Okay, I need a teacher, I need somebody to show me what I'm doing wrong. But when I showed up, it really became very apparent to me the things I was doing wrong without somebody actually having to tell me. You know, it's different when you tell yourself a story opposed to somebody else telling you. And by working with the horses, it became abundantly clear to me exactly what I was doing wrong and how I was showing up wrong to not get the desired effect that I was searching. You know, it's a hard thing to describe what changes inside of you. It's easy to notice, it's hard to put into words. So it becomes an inner energy shift, an inner mind shift that happens within inside of you almost instantaneously within a moment once you realize you cannot show up how you thought you could. You have to ask the permission from the horse to be the leader and find that shift within inside of yourself. It took me really looking inside, becoming very calm, and finding that inner power to be able to handle the horses and get them to do things that I wanted them to do. At one point, I actually had them following me without me having to touch them at all. A couple weeks later, about a week or so later, I wound up having to go to a conference for my particular profession. What I wound up finding is they were flooding me. I was literally attracting exactly what I had been seeking prior. I was able to come from a place of calmness where I didn't care, where I knew my worth, where I knew how I could show up, where I knew that I could lead and guide people. It turned into the conversation, being able to show up calmly, being able to listen more, being able to be present in that moment and really connect with that person on an entirely deeper level than I had ever been able to do so before. On the bottom line, it turned into hundreds of thousands of dollars for my business because of that one experience that I had with the horses that forced me to look inside, find out exactly what I was doing wrong, and fix it. All within a 3-hour period. It blew my mind how unbelievably effective that 3 hours was spent, and the bottom line that it increased for my business.